But what we have done is we have robbed God of his rightful place. We've robbed him of his what? Of his glory. And robbing God of his glory is a what? It's a sin. It's unrighteousness. What do you mean? What do you mean? Well, how Hugh, have I robbed God of his glory? Well, you got to understand this. There's a difference between stealing from someone and robbing someone. And in Malachi, it says what we say it every Sabbath in some of our churches. What do we say? Bring you all the tithes into the storehouse, blah, blah, blah. Because God says what? You have robbed me in tithes and offering. And so God is not saying when my back was turned, you slipped and took the offering. He's saying in my face. Because a robber comes to you with a gun or a knife and they break into your house. When you're in the house and they take whatever, they rob you. And God is saying to us, you rob me of my what? Of my glory. And so many of us in face, as you were saying it earlier, this is what I am giving you, God. Take it. Cain attitude. This is what I'm giving you. This is my worship to you. And God is saying, no, you've robbed me. You're robbing me of my glory. How? How have you robbed me of my glory? Well, too often, ministry is about us and not about Christ. And so, what happens now is we lift up self and not Christ. And so the quiz master gets up there and he or she wants me to see their new suit. The evangelist is there. He or she has been brought in to preach the word, to plant some seeds, and they're more concerned about their next crusade they're going to get invited to. So they're being all funny and whatever. It's about who? Them. The singer gets up there, and he or she, instead of singing to attract souls to Christ, they're singing for their next gig. It's about who? Us. It's about self. But the Bible is clear, and God said, if I be lifted up, I will draw all men unto who? Unto me. But it's about who? It's about us. And God is saying, as a result of that, you have robbed me. You've robbed me. You've robbed me of my word. What you need to understand is that the third commandment is clear. What is the third commandment? God says what? I'm a jealous God. And he wants his what? He wants his glory. And he is entitled to his glory. He is God. And he is not going to share it. He's not going to share it. I got another thing I'll share with you one time, but this is the kind of God that we serve. I'll share this with you when I come back. But this is the kind of God talking about his glory. He doesn't share his glory unless he wants to. And so what did he say to Moses? He says, Moses, I'm going to hide you in the cliff of the rock, and I'm going to pass by, and my glory is going to shine on you. When Moses came down from the mountain, the people couldn't even look at him, not because God looked at him face to face, but because of his back. And so what we need to understand is that we need to understand this. Listen to me now. We need to understand that God is a jealous God. He does not share his glory unless he decides to. But when he does by default, when his glory falls on us, we're going to shine so brightly for him that people will not be able to look at us.